Most of the learners I work with have got learning difficulties or learning disabilities. Quite a few have physical disabilities, but we're also now starting to work with people who've been suffering from long-term health problems or have perhaps been out of learning, out of education for some time. What really motivated me as a tutor was perhaps my own experiences at school, not being too brilliant, a lack of understanding about conditions that now we talk about commonly, dyspraxia and dyslexia. When I became a qualified tutor, I saw that there was still a bit of a void, really, that people weren't taking into account people's learning difficulties and people's disabilities. I wanted to make my learning as inclusive as possible so that now it's not like it used to be, it's better. I was teaching in a WEA class. One of them said his target was to play rugby. What was available was very much disability rugby. And this guy didn't want to play disability rugby, he wanted to play full contact rugby. So we had a little bit of research, there was nothing around in England, and we began some sessions in early 2009. We've now got a fully fledged team. WEA inclusion in rugby class began because we found that these clubs were really interested in the model and wondered if they could do anything similar. So I went back to the WEA and said, look, there's a real interest in this, and we could set up a class which would help these guys to get out there, tell their stories and explain to rugby clubs it's not really frightening to have a mixed ability team, to have guys of all different abilities coming through your doors.
My kid's a good teacher because he writes with us to easy writing and he takes us to different clubs.
Normally I'd be at home on a weekend, nothing to do, so I'd just come down and a bit more fitness training to get out of the house more, really, making friends. And eventually I'll go to class with Mark, do appreciation and we'll deliver it out to different local teams.
My name's Mark, I work for International Mixed Ability.
Mark changes lives. He really does. It's not just something that you trot out. He goes in and he has a special way of teaching students that is very, very inclusive.
Adult learning should really involve everybody. Everybody should have the opportunity to learn. It's not just return to sport, but actually return to education, and we're tying both things together.